Welcome to Dr. Fred Markets. This is not financial advice. Every day, billions of dollars move across markets that most people don't even know exist. Crypto, stocks, AI, the signals are there if you know where to look. And that's exactly what we do here. Let's dive in.
Trump won't fix your life. Small caps will. S&P down 0.7%, Nvidia bleeding 1.6%, and everyone screams end of the world because Iran got bombed again, and Trump is role-playing complete the job on cable news. Here's what the herd misses. In every ugly geopolitical headline cycle, one boring corner of the market quietly front-runs the recovery and makes stupid money. Look at history, not vibes. In 1990, when Iraq rolled into Kuwait, the S&P tanked double digits into the war. But the small-cap Russell 2000 ripped 36% over the next 12 months once the blood pressure dropped. Same pattern after the 2003 Iraq invasion. Large caps dragged, small caps outperformed by more than 10 percentage points in the following year. Fast forward. Today, the S&P 500 is a distortion machine. Top 10 names are over 35% of the index. One stock, Nvidia, alone is over 7% of the entire thing. When Nvidia sneezes, your diversified retirement vomits. Meanwhile, the small-cap index trades near recession-level valuations. Forward PEs hanging around 13 to 14x, while the S&P megacaps float near 21-22x earnings. Signal 1. Political chaos is everywhere. Iran strikes, Trump threatening mass deportations, ICE headlines, culture war over Jonah Hill's unreleasable comedy, and Ronaldo aging in real time on the pitch. Every screen screams drama. Retail traders zoom into the noise and forget the machine underneath. When the news gets loud, liquidity hides in the top 10 stocks. Signal 2. That liquidity is now concentration risk and drag. You're not owning the market. You're renting an AI chip bubble on 3x the valuation of normal businesses. Nvidia is down 1.6% today, and that tiny red number quietly smacks your entire index fund because the S&P is a closet tech momentum fund now. Signal 3. Under the noise, the real economy is still made by boring, unfashionable companies. Regional banks that actually fund small businesses, industrial suppliers, local insurers who pay out when Kentucky floods, and Bashir declares a state of emergency. Those balance sheets don't go away because Trump tweets in all caps. They just get repriced when everyone panics into the same 10 safe tech names. Here's the cliff. The more you hide in the S&P's shiny megacaps during chaos, the more you set yourself up to miss the snapback wealth that historically starts in small caps. Connect the dots. Wars, elections, deportation threats, celebrity scandals, they all push capital into what looks safe. The brands everyone knows, the ticker everyone recognizes. That herd behavior inflates a handful of giants to God status, while small caps get dumped at please just get me out prices. Then the headlines fade. The world doesn't end.
Let's pause for a second. Ask yourself this. Do you really understand what's happening in the markets right now? Do you know how this affects your money, your savings, your future? Most people don't, and that's exactly why you're here. Let's keep going.
Revenue in the real economy keeps coming in, and those dumped small caps re-rate violently upwards while your AI index toy just grinds. One surprising fact, small caps tend to bottom before recessions even end. In the 2008 crisis, they turned up months before the headlines got better. The market is a discounting machine. It pays you for stomaching fear earlier than everyone else. Mechanism is simple. Panic phase. Everyone crowds into megacaps and treasuries. Exhaustion phase. Bad news is fully priced, but nobody believes it. Rotation phase. Smart money sneaks back into cheap, hated small caps, while CNBC still yells about politics. Guess where we are? Iran strikes, Trump noise, AI gods wobbling, S&P still near highs but thinning out. That's classic late-cycle crowd behavior. So what do you actually do with this, as one human with a paycheck and not a hedge fund? Again, this is not financial advice, but here is the truth. Indexing only into the S&P now is a bet that the 10 biggest companies in history never stumble. That's not safe. That's religion. 3 brutal practical steps. First, audit your diversification. Open your brokerage, look at your S&P fund fact sheet. Check how much is in the top 10 names. If over 30 to 35%, admit it. You don't own the market. You own a tech-tilted political football that panics every time Nvidia hiccups or Washington rattles sabers. Second, intentionally add small cap exposure, but do it like an adult. Skip meme stocks and YOLO penny trash. Look at broad small cap value or small cap dividend ETFs. These packages own hundreds of real businesses trading at lower earnings multiples than the S&P darlings, and they historically lead recoveries after fear cycles and wars. You're not guessing a hero stock. You're buying the part of the economy everyone is currently insulting. Third, automate the courage you don't have in real time. Set a boring rule. Every time the S&P closes down more than 1% on geopolitical panic, I add X dollars to my small cap fund. No emotions, no Twitter, just a standing order that turns other people's doom binge into your accumulation plan. You learned one thing today. The safe S&P you worship is now the riskiest way to ignore 90% of the economy. You saw one mechanism. Fear herds money into overpriced giants. Then the rotation back into cheap, ignored small caps does the real wealth creation. Your one action: stop being all in on the same 10 logos as everyone else. Add deliberate, rule-based small cap exposure while the headlines are screaming. This is not financial advice, but it is the part nobody on TV says out loud. This is not financial advice. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe to the channel and check the links in the first comment below.
That's a wrap for today on Dr. Fred Markets. I hope this gave you something to think about, a new angle, a clearer picture, a better question to ask. Remember, this is not financial advice. Do your own research, always. If this video added value to your day, subscribe. It's free, it takes 2 seconds, and it's the best way to support this work and keep it free for everyone. You'll also find every video as a full article on the blog, drfredmarkets.com, and the newsletter is in the bio. I'm Dr. Fred Markets. See you in the next one.